You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. Disclaimer. The views and opinions expressed on the Powerhouse radio station are those of the host, guests, and callers, are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The show, found on the Powerhouse radio station, can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and or claim any cure of disease or conditions. Opinions stated by various contributors to the Powerhouse Radio and its programming are not to be considered as endorsed by the Powerhouse Radio station. Visitors are urged to use their own discernment to draw their own conclusion. We emphasize the importance of keeping an open mind.
Yes, what they do is what did it says? We tell everyone to keep an open mind. Well, greetings. Welcome to another edition of Reasoning Thursdays with yours truly, Lady D, Darespecta, and the queen of all queens, right here on the Reasoning Thursdays, each and every Thursdays from 8 p.m. up until the 10 o'clock hour, right? Yes. Well, listen, so much is going on. Everything is all over the place. I don't know where I put my notes. So I'm telling you all straight up. I'm just going to flow in this. I'm just flowing with this. Queen and the Respect is going to take the lead tonight. And you know, Lady, I was just jumping when she ready. Man, Queen, you want to say hello to the listeners?
Big up. Welcome. Thank you for tuning in to Reasoning Thursday, and I hope that our topics will enlighten you. And please participate. You can call in and participate. Love you guys.
All right. The respect of all the respecters.
Well, I would like to thank all of Ono for joining for joining us. We laugh for those who can laugh, and we smile for those who can smile. We continue to hope that everyone live to have a brighter day without stress and worries.
All right.
Welcome.
Don Mine, it says, greetings, family. Greetings, my brother. Blessings.
Greetings,
Greetings, Don. Hey,
Blessings.
Don.
Greetings, Donna. Blessings upon blessings. Blossom
Hey, Don.
upon blessings. Jean, blessings upon blessings to you as well. Man, where them I say free world boss? I that them I say wait a minute. I mean, listen, I know we might as well just dive into that one. We might
Hey,
just dive into it because let me tell you, I have never seen such madness. Honestly, it's such madness. Someone sent me a feed
mhm.
where this lady, and I don't have my man, I'm so upset with myself, I can't find my notes. Where this lady was saying something about God, my God. I'm like, what you talking about? And these people talking about, oh, we life all right now, life better now, no more suffering. I'm like,
Uh-huh.
where?
Uh-huh.
Listen, I what? Give me your thoughts.
But look. I mean, there was like 3 million, 2 to 3 million people that was out there, and that's where all the melee and tugging and what have you was going on till all 7 of them got arrested.
Wait
I
a minute.
mean,
What you mean?
it's been a craziness.
What do you mean 3 million? What 3 million? Where you
They
going?
said 2 to 3 million people was out there in Orange. Not the one not that topic one you're talking about.
No, we talking about Vibes Cartel.
Oh God! Oh, that one there something.
I got ready to say, Queen, if
Yeah, that's a lot of pasta this. I mean,
say Queen, do I want to leave that for later? Are we gonna go
I thought we were because it is so juicy. I thought we was.
juicy about it? What's so juicy about it?
Mm. Well, I mean, there's a lot of what happened is these
Wanna
set
leave
of people,
No, wait. Do you want to leave it for you want to leave it and we go a
yeah,
little bit?
and we go in, yes, and come back to that because
All right,
that's a lot of stuff going on.
all right, all right. We come back to the vibes card
Yeah,
and
yeah.
pertaining to him. All right. Now, once again, I don't have my notes, so
Mm.
you want the respect to direct me in the way that we're going. Okay. So
Okay.
what's next? What we're do what we're
Uh,
talking about? Then? Give me
let's talk about let's leave that cartel and go into the Jamaican the lingo.
Queen,
There was a text
Queen,
sent
Queen,
to us.
Queen,
Yes,
Queen.
yes.
Start with just what are the topics. That's how we know. That's how I normally start it. Let
Okay,
what are the
all
topics
right.
to be.
We have Vibe Cartel and its private council court. The final day, and it was pushed. Okay. Then we have the Jamaican Delengo. What they're doing is they're mocking Jamaica. There's this white guy, and he is mocking Jamaica in terms of
We have
how they say things.
we have
Then we have um, then we have the Haiti situation.
okay. Haiti.
Because the ATPM resigned yesterday,
We have Haiti.
and yes, and Kenya and all of them. Anyway, we gonna go into that.
Yes, we just want
Then you have.
the title.
Mm?
Just the titles. We're not talking about the topic.
Okay, okay. All right. Then you have the seven that was arrested at the brawl that they had in Jamaica, which was stemming from the crowning and the swearing in of the people and you know what. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that. Anyway, also Congressman Gaz, he was finally subpoena, and we'll go into that also.
Yes.
Then you have the Waterford reactor cartel verdict. Then you have the bullying in school and what should the school system do. And I have something to say about that because it's very dear to me. And
Okay.
then the 3 months old baby that was mauled by the pit bull in New Jersey.
Okay. We
And
too much. So go ahead. Go ahead.
but we just do, remember whatever we get to cover. And then we have which is the big RAR area, SSSS victory today. And that's the 2.3 million Jamaican will take control. All right? We're going to talk about that a little bit.
Okay.
So that's what we have on the agenda. And we can, it's a lot of stuff and it's a lot of things to cover.
In regards
There's a feedback I'm hearing.
in regards to the Vibes Cartel thing,
Hmm.
myself and the respect was having a little discussion, just a quick snippet of a discussion, and we're gonna touch that, right? The respecter,
Yeah.
yeah, the respecter said, "No, we're not touch it. We're not touch it." I said, "Yeah, we're gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Since
Okay.
we wanted to go there, we're gonna go there." Okay, so
Okay.
we're
So,
going first.
so which one you want to do first then?
All right, Haiti Prime Minister resigns. Let's
All
start
right.
at
Okay.
Haiti Prime Minister. He resigns. All right.
Okay.
Um.
And
Go ahead.
what they're saying is that he not just he resigned, but the president, he is now in Kenya, and because there's a treaty that was signed by Kenya and the U.S. There's an agreement that was signed by Kenya and the U.S. To go into Haiti and assist Haiti. Now, what happened is that Haiti, um, what you call it? Kenya is sending one. million in support. They are also sending 1,000 security officers. Now, the thing is that what can 1,000 security officer do with what's going on there in Haiti?
Who is sending 1,000?
Uh, um, Kenya,
I thought Kenya said that they're not sending anyone. Mama Acid called me.
they're sending. It says 1,000 they're sending, and it says that they have a long record of helping different countries and what have you, and but they said also Kenya use excessive force, so they're also afraid of them going in. But them say you wait a minute because the Asian them they don't wait with them machete. It gone so far where they're also learning how to speak French so they can go in.
Because
It's a lot of stuff surrounding that.
Mama Acid wanted to join, and I didn't remember to call her and stuff. But she was telling me about Haiti and saying that Haiti, the Kenya, that was day before yesterday. She called and said that Kenya said that they're not sending any troops due to they have problem in their own country, and that Haiti needs to deal with their own country.
This I saw was dated 58 minutes ago. What I just read to you was dated 58 minutes ago because normally I look at the timeline under the bottom of whatever I'm doing, and it's not too long ago this was
They're sending
said.
1,000. So they now
Mm. And
decided.
they're waiting on the UN. They're not going in, right? Because they have to wait on the UN to give them permission to go in.
All right. We have Don on the line. Don, greetings. Don
Yes,
says
good
there was.
evening. Good evening.
Greetings, greetings.
Don said there was four
Yes,
murdered from St. Catherine.
I just want to make well, it's breaking news.
Okay.
The Kenyan Supreme Court this afternoon blocked it.
Right.
Them
Yes,
go in.
yes, yes. The Kenyan
Okay.
Court this afternoon blocked the movement of those 1,000 troops from going to Kenya, going to
Yes.
Haiti.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Okay. Because it's so crazy because they're saying that America and had sent several troops there, almost 13,000 troops there, and it didn't really do anything. So how can 1,000 troops help the situation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Kenya not going because that's what I
No,
heard.
the Supreme Court blocked it.
Block it. They're not going to. So right
Mhm.
now they don't have anyone going, and they did the UN had a meeting in
Mhm.
Jamaica with a couple of countries to see how they
Mhm.
help, but it hasn't came out as yet what exactly they decided to do, because I was trying to follow that as well, but
Yeah, they're working on it. I saw that. I saw that too on
so they were working
YouTube. Yeah.
UN. So I'm not sure what is going to come out of it, because the head gang member said, if they continue to get pressure from, the foreign countries, they're going to make things even worse than what it
How
is.
worse can it be? You know, still them have burned up down the people and place and have burned people and not shoot. You can't be out there. They
And
just shooting,
yeah,
shooting. All the old woman get shot.
and there's reports that there's bodies everywhere. So soon
They,
it's going to become a health
mm,
crisis, because
mm, mm,
if no one is picking up these bodies and burying,
mm,
then it's going to become a health crisis soon. So I'm not sure what is going to happen in Haiti. The
mm.
people are fleeing left and right.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
I see you put up four murdered from St. Catherine in Jamaica from one family. What's that all
From
about?
my
Because I
out
didn't
of my
see.
town, out of my town,
Oh,
where I'm from.
Yes, I was hearing about that. What's going on? The ward with the two gang. That's going on there. Yeah.
What happened was, well, we can come back to that when you guys ready. It's not
Yeah.
something. All right.
okay, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the atrocity that's going on in Haiti, I don't know.
I'm so sad. The kids. Oh.
Going to
Mm,
happen. I don't know what's going to happen, because once again, the
Mm.
American them not really looking to go into Haiti with any troops and trying to really help in any big manner to carry some type
No,
of calm.
what they did, Lady D, was they sent in troops just to take out the embassy
The
staff.
Americans, yes, yeah, the dignitaries, yeah, I heard that. Mm.
But they're not getting then obviously they're not getting what they want. So therefore they just remove Americans out of there and just
Yeah,
Haiti to demise their own selves. I just can't understand though why these gangsters are killing so much civilian people. Um,
yes,
especially the ones not in they're not in any political anything. So I'm not
being.
understanding why. And if you all are preaching, if Haiti, if those individuals, those gangsters are preaching that they're trying to make they trying to bring democracy to the country, then I'm not understanding what exactly they're doing, because this is not the way to do it, by murdering innocent
Yeah,
people and
and burning down. You see all the buildings and stuff how they burn. They're not gonna have any building structure left when they're done with it.
yeah, I just don't understand what the strategy that they're doing. They're making more chaos of it. And this is the time when I normally say everybody need to take care of themselves, but I really feel like something has to be done because it's getting worse and worse by the minute. It's not getting any better. So
Well,
if the UN them is there speaking with in Jamaica with all of these people,
mm,
Jamaica as of I'm talking about the big countries, the
yeah.
first world country as they call them. I think England needs to get involved. Um, America needs to get involved. Canada.
Look how much money they pushing into Israel and all them other country that have war and what have you going on.
This is a black
I
country.
mean,
This is a black
yeah,
country. So
yeah,
don't really.
yeah.
And then they're not. I don't know if this being a black country also is hindering them from getting minerals, because Haiti is full of lots of minerals.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what exactly is the strategy that even these
Maybe they want to keep then kill off each other and then them go in and take over. Eh?
trying to take over. They
Mm-hmm.
take over, and that's sad. That's a sad
Mm,
thing going on.
mm.
So all we can do is pray to
Pray for them, yeah.
want to just pray for Haiti. And
Mm-hmm.
the respecter, you wanted to touch that?
Yes, that's bigger than all of us put together.
Yeah.
Mm, mm-hmm.
It's deep.
Yeah,
It's deep.
yeah.
It's kind of ridiculous that the countries like America, Britain, France, Germany, all them countries give a damn about black people.
Mm,
Plain and simple. Because
mm.
they have not made any effort whatsoever. They know exactly what to do to bring that place under control. They know what to
Order,
do.
yeah.
They
Mm,
train people to do all kinds of negotiation and just bring a crowd to peace, some form of quietness and togetherness. Haiti is designed for destruction by somebody somewhere. These
mm.
people didn't just get up overnight and become hateful and wicked to each other. Just it's not an overnight thing. It's designed by a group of people somewhere. I'm telling you guys straight up, it's designed by some evil forces somewhere that want to see black people one country at a time. Just wipe out as many black people from black countries at a time. And I keep saying, where is God?
Mm.
They're making it like a genocide, like what happened in Rwanda. You see, that's what it seemed like they're trying to make. You remember? And now they take over Rwanda. Now it's supposed to be
Those,
thriving now, and mostly whites over there. Hey,
But we
that's
just
how it look like they do. They go in and they destroy, let you destroy yourself, and then they move in. And it's not just country, in certain areas too, because down there, lower, Georgia, especially lower DeKalb County. Atlanta. They all of those houses, they let them people kill off each other and burn out each other, and then now they take over them houses. They're like $500,000 now. You can't buy them, and it's mostly predominantly white now. And that's what they do, let you destroy yourself, and then they come in. And them so stupid and fool that they destroy themselves, eh?
Because I was gonna
They
say,
still haven't learned.
do they really make them do anything? These are people with a mind of their own that need
True, true.
that
It,
nobody is telling them to go out there and to do what they are.
it's not in that form, lady. It's not. It doesn't come in that form. It come in the form of what they put in, what they design only for black race. You don't see, white folks with cigarilla and black a mile. You don't see the type of hookers and design just for black communities and certain alcohol. They know exactly what they're doing. They're poisoning the brain and the minds of black people. Once they get in their system and they start to do it on a regular basis, it's like drugs, crack cocaine, getting them to make them see evil and act evil, hating
and
each
and
other.
and, and that's why they wondering how the kids them get it, because they have the children them, the young kids them drinking alcohol. And they're saying, there was a documentary I was watching on there with this white man, and he's going through, because this black man taking him through Haiti and showing him the way through there and what's going on. And all these kids drinking look like little kids, and they drinking the liquor and what have you. And I mean, how did they get that? It has to be given to them.
You know, Dan, you want to touch it before I say anything?
No, no,
Okay.
yeah. I'm while you guys are talking, I'm just reading up what happened. They said that the two major gangs in Haiti came together in September of last year.
Hmm.
So one is led by an ex-police who's in
Yeah.
Abiman a wanted list. He's an ex-cop, and the other gang is led by a native who grew up in that area. He used to run that gang. But since last year, September, they came together as one. And they said they don't want no outside intervention.
They want no
So I
outside
don't know that will work
intervention,
out.
but but I'm waiting for them to come up with the plan of what exactly that. If they want no outside intervention, then what is the plan? What exactly are they asking? What are they asking of the citizens of Haiti, the politicians of Haiti, the prime minister, the
They want the president resign. They
so
want him to resign.
no, I thought before they wanted the prime minister resign and
The prime minister, they want him to resign. That's what they said.
prime
That's
minister
what they're saying.
and the prime minister has now resigned. So since he has resigned under pressure, I would
Hmm.
what exactly these two
Let's see.
are going to now do with Haiti since they want no outside intervention and they want to what are they going to do for the citizens?
Well,
Hmm.
according to this, what I'm reading, it said the gangs of political aspirations.
Mhm.
So that means they want to run the
The
country.
country. Yeah. Mm.
Isn't that something?
But if they no, but if they all right now at this point they're running the country because
Yeah.
they have about 80% of the capital of Haiti, right?
Including the
So
air.
Hmm.
including airports, all of that. So at this point,
Hmm.
Haiti is under siege. All right. So they are running the country. Now the prime minister has resigned.
Hmm.
They're
I
they're,
would
they're
like to,
not.
yeah, go ahead, Respecter.
They're actually destroying the country, destroying each other. And
Because
while they're destroying each other and destroying the country, I guarantee you, in the ocean, the sea, where the water and the ships are, those ships are being loaded up with everything of value, being shipped out and moved out to other countries. So everything is designed. so people can get what they want to get, have what they come to Haiti to get.
So you feel
So
like they kind
every
of sort of paid off.
I strongly believe that this is designed perfectly by groups of people so they can remove
Mm-mm.
everything of value from Haiti while fighting go on blacks killing blacks. You know, take the attention off of what they really intend to do and doing. These people are not nothing nice.
Because I'm thinking, how did that guy, that white guy, going through and through Haiti like that, and he's still alive?
Uh-huh.
You know what I
Uh-huh.
mean? I was
Uh,
thinking of that, and the reporting that he was doing. And I'm saying to myself, how him just free to go in and him have the one little lone black man who I show him corners, and you know what I mean? And I'm
yes.
saying, how he just free like that, with all the shooting. Time
Yeah,
is there. And you hear pop, 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 but him is there.
Queen, the all
Yes.
the time media have
Mm.
they
He's a
allow media to come in to showcase to the world what is going on
What's going on?
and
he's a navigator.
to make their statements clear to the world, you know, what they're doing. So to wonder why he's not the only one. I'm quite sure that he is not the only reporter that is there running up and down throughout
Just
Haiti.
the places we ain't going to tell you. He tell you that no one can go these places. I'm saying, so how did you get there?
Oh, you're talking about Chris the blogger. Yeah, he's
Uh,
a blogger, Chris the blogger. Yeah, he's
yes,
a blogger
yes.
that he's you know, money talk BS walk. So
True,
if
too. That's true, too.
news
Hmm.
person, then he's a blogger going from different countries. He go all around the world, you know,
I know.
and he's maybe he's
Lady,
paying off who needs to pay off. Go ahead, the respecter.
he's a different kind of Columbus. He's a modern day Columbus. So when he goes to Jamaica and he goes on Drizzyburg and
Yeah.
he asks certain question, he's getting
Mhm.
location of where this is and where that is,
Yeah.
and somebody is monitoring what he's doing
Mhm.
and learning where certain things is in Jamaica and other
You
parts of the
got that.
islands
You
and
got
so forth.
that. You have that.
He's a Columbo,
Hmm.
Columbus.
Hmm. Mm.
Well, I
All you
just pray for those people. I just pray for those people. God.
can do is
I-
pray. And right now the cards, right now they have the angle and they have the blade. So
yeah.
all in their hands. And at this point, we can only sit and watch and pray, and hopefully
Yeah.
the tables will turn some way.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
places such as that the respect to call America, Britain, all of these
Mhm.
countries will come together and say, okay, whether you want us there or not, at this point, this look like where it's
Yeah.
whether you
But
want it.
just the humanitarian reasons would be something for a country to step in. Look how they kidnapping the women, the children. I mean,
The gangs are saying that it is the developed countries like France and the UK and America that has caused all of these problems. And so
Yes.
the gang, I just read it up a while ago, the gangs are saying the youth are unemployed, no future, no education, no jobs, no hope. And so they turn to join the gangs. And they're saying that they want the leaders of their gangs to come to the table as being part of the leadership.
Yes. Yes. It is. Kim says, big up yourself, K Chat. She says, hello, Lady D and everyone. This is a heartbreaking update. I agree, this is bigger than all of us. All we can do is pray. Sending you hugs, Lady D. Blessings. This is Kim. Thank you so much, Kim.
thank
Blessings.
you, Kim.
Yeah, and and
Yeah,
and that's
the gang say they don't have no confidence in none of these superpowers, man.
Yeah.
They all
Mm,
say, you know, like you said earlier, all that money that they pump in you over the years,
Hmm.
millions of
yeah.
and nothing changed because of
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. They've been just robbing the minerals and robbing everything that Haiti have in it. Just like as Queen said, in lots of African countries, they have done the
Yeah.
same. That's why a lot of the
The same thing.
occurred over there in the Congo, and a lot of those
Yeah.
areas.
Yes. Same thing.
Uprising has occurred in those areas as well.
And that's what they were trying to do in Jamaica too. But what happened? Jamaican people am too strong. They can't just do that like that in Jamaica. Right now, it's a big thing. We're gonna talk a little bit when we get to that part of it. But the Jamaican people, you see, even though them seem like they ain't quiet, you see when them rile up, they're riled up. Believe me.
I don't know about that, but we'll see.
You don't think so?
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, and taking over and all of this stuff, because you know, yeah, because they
I don't think we will get to that point though. I
maybe
don't think so.
maybe some of the Jamaicans need to stand up, like and I'm not saying that these gangs are correct with what they're doing, the way that they're doing it. Um, you
yeah,
know, to rise up and to fight, but not to be killing off
Each other like that. Yeah.
of Haiti like that. If you're coming in and you are the two major gangs in that country and you're coming in and you're taking over, make sure that you come with a plan. Come talk to the people of the country. Let them stand with you. Let them get involved, but not murdering them, and all of what you're doing there is just don't make no sense. And but yeah, if Jamaica have an uprising such as, I'm hoping that it will be a more constructive uprising, and
Mhm.
not just murdering each other. It's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous on what's going on. So once again, all we can do on our end, being on this
Mhm.
fence, is just pray for Haiti.
Yeah.
It's a great atrocity that's going on over there. And I'm hoping now that they gotten their demand of the prime minister resigning, that they can let the masses know now what exactly that they are doing, what exactly are they going to do, what's the plan. Come with some type of blueprint as to what you're going to do for the country of Haiti, and for the Haiti citizens. So
well,
let's just pray Haiti right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Congressman Matt Gaz subpoena for sexual assault for a minor, and
Mm.
so it's going to be a big thing because he's going to have to testify.
He's
So
gonna.
yeah, he's going to have to. So I would love
Yeah.
to see what comes out of this, because this is years in the making.
1 year.
that
1 year now.
that this is, I thought it was more, a little bit more than
No, I think it says a year. I think it says yeah. It happened a long time ago, but I think they had the case a year ago or something like that, and died. So what happened is the case continued. It was like a continuation of the case. So now the individual is older, but this happened when she was younger, and I guess it's after she got a little older she reported it. You
okay.
see what I'm saying? But anyway, the whole thing is that a lot of these men, they're in power and they feel that they can do anything they desire to do. And this is not the first congressman. There's several of them. Even some of the presidents too are being accused of sexual molestation or sexual abuse. And I can't. And the only way I can think of them really doing that is unless they're molesters or the power that they have, they feel they can do that and get away with it.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm hoping he goes and testify, and all we can do with that one right there is to watch and see what the outcome is with that as well. But that's good that he is now being subpoenaed, so he
Mm-hmm.
testify, and let's see if he lies on stand and perjure himself. So we'll watch
Defamation suit. Yes. Mm-hmm.
what takes
Mm-hmm.
place with that, definitely. All right.
Yeah.
So
So,
Yeah.
so can I add something real quick?
yes,
Yeah.
What is wrong with these ladies in the business world? What is wrong with them recognizing that no matter who you are, president, prime minister, whoever, I'm not going in a room with you alone. I'm not being alone with you, no matter what.
the respecter. That's their job. And
Mm,
if they're go- if I mean that's their job. They go into these rooms, and that is when they are that's when they're molested or touched or preyed.
mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
they're not expecting that. My only thing to it is that I feel that they should speak up long time ago, and not
Yeah.
20 years down the road,
Years after. Yes.
years down.
Yes.
My only take on it, because we are no longer so vulnerable that we're waiting 20 years, especially once you leave out of that atmosphere. I don't understand why you hold on to it this long. Even with a lot of the cases with Bill Cosby and a lot of those stars that have been accused and found guilty of molestation, harassment, stuff like that. I just don't understand why us women are waiting so long for justice, you know. And I understand that a lot of these men are powerful and things like that. But the same way you come out now, you come out from jump, make up noise, make up in your mind that no matter whatever this success thing that I was looking at, if it's going to be railroaded, at least I'm leaving with my integrity, because you sit there and you allow yourself to be molested, and it's not even necessary, not all, but some of the cases is not even based off of being afraid. It's being, you don't want to lose your position.
That too. Mm.
You don't want to not, you know get to this level in, in the blueprint that you made for yourself. But you have to come within yourself and say, okay, listen, no matter what I lose, I'm leaving with my integrity.
True.
You understand? And that is, for me, that is my problem. A lot of my problem with all of this, is I can understand children, like even in the Matt Gay situation. She was a little child, and
Mm-hmm.
she was taken advantage of. Where are the parents? Where are
Yes,
the
that
parents
too.
that are talking to these children and letting their children know that, listen, no matter what happens, you have to, I need you to talk to me, I need you to tell me, instill those things into their children, so that their children feel safe and know that this is a safe haven for them to be able to come and talk to about any type of, illicit, anything that is uncomfortable to them. When they feel uncomfortable in a situation, they are to be able to go to these parents and say, mom, this person talked to me a little bit funny. So
Mm-hmm.
these parents need to open up this communication with these children. But these grown women, a lot of them, oh, I didn't talk because, I would lose this, or
Mm-hmm.
I would be, thrown out of
Ostracize all of that. Yeah, it's true.
all of that. So in,
It's
in
true.
my case, in my view of it, this is, you made your choice. You made your choice to sit there and to be harassed and to be, m- molested. I mean, you made a choice your career against your integrity. You know what I'm saying? Is how scared can you be that you won't speak up? I've never been in that position. I don't want to judge anyone that has been in that position. But every time I look at it and then when I hear someone speaking about it, I'm like, girl, why you didn't say something long time ago? You made a choice to stay in that environment because you needed the money. To I don't know. I maybe
Mm.
that's they needed the money and
Who knows?
I don't know.
Mm,
So that's why I don't really want to judge on
mm.
that. You know, the respecter, you wanted to touch it?
It's like we were talking about a couple weeks ago with the relationship. If for instance you walk into an office with your boss and the first compliment, oh, you're beautiful, thank you, and it leads into more things. Get nerve to get up and walk out.
Yeah.
Forget about the job.
Mhm.
All those who have heard the stories and know the stories should know by now that the punchlines, the pickup lines, the situations that's not going in the right direction. I'm here for a job. I'm here to do a job. You're my boss. About to be my boss. Why are you saying certain things to me? The moment you recognize, a woman recognize,
Mhm.
it's a come on.
Yeah.
Now all you gotta do is get the strength and the courage to say, you know what? Let me get out of here. It's not easy to do, but try, ladies, try.
Yeah, that happened to me many, many years ago when I was young, like in my teens, 1920. I went for a job interview, and the advertisement, it was asking for a receptionist typist. And I went in for the job. When I got in there, it was a enclosure where they had to buzz you in. So I went in for the interview, and the guy telling me that I have to take my clothes, my top off. I said, take my top off for what? He said, I have to model the bras also. The job also consists of me modeling the bra. I said, let me out of here right now.
Yeah.
I swear to God, down there on 18th Street, I never forget it. I mean, this big white fat man. I
And
said,
So you
and you could have
young, fresh, and
compromised your
green.
integrity, and you could have compromised your integrity and said, well, you know what, I really need this job.
do it. Yes,
I
take
really
it off. Mm-mm.
it's just a bra.
No, no, it wasn't worth it. Mm-mm. No, no.
What I
Not
would
nobody looking at my body like, I don't know you from Adam, that I'm to take my clothes off in front of you like that. Mm-mm.
yeah, that's
No, no.
Dan, you want to touch it?
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm.
So that's crazy right there. But yeah, so that's it with the so are we moving on from the Matt gets?
Yes.
Uh,
Let's go on to the bullying in the school because it's getting really, really bad. And today I was really upset because the bullying came as far as my granddaughter. My granddaughter Kennedy, she is 12 and she's real humble and quiet and what have you. And there's this individual that's been bullying her, picking on her for the past couple of weeks. Her mother was tired of calling. She would call the school, she'd go up there and no respond, nothing. So today, evidently, her mother told her that if the girl hit her back. So the girl pulled her hair and she swung at her and ended up hitting the teacher instead. So my grandbaby pulled back her hair and she was suspended. Now this woman's been going up to the school and calling the school for the longest. She has some ghetto parents because this man is threatening now. Her mother said he's gonna shoot her. I mean, this is just
wait a minute. She's gonna shoot who?
Erica, her mother, the child's mother, because the child mother went up there and said, this is wrong. We've been talking about this, and the way he was acting and carrying on, and that how he was shooting. I tell her she need to file a report with the police department.
This that's a
That's
terroristic threat.
threat.
That's a terroristic threat.
Yes, I told her that.
That's not something
I
to.
told her to go down to DeKalb County and file a report on it. And this now both of them are suspended. Kennedy does not deserve to be suspended because Kennedy's not that type of child. Kennedy's not the child that goes around and bother people.
Okay, you know what?
You know,
I'm going to say this to parents whom are listening in. There is other recourses. If you are going to school, if your child is going to school and there is situations, I'm one of those parents that love climbing the ladder. I'm one of those
yeah,
persons
I told her that. Go to the Board of Ed tomorrow.
that
Hmm.
climb ladders, and not
Yeah,
just it shouldn't have gotten to this for her to climb the ladder. It has already happened, but
yeah,
it shouldn't have gotten to this. You climb the ladder, you speak with the teacher, nothing is happening. You
yeah.
principal,
The
nothing.
principal, nothing happened.
Area district, you have area
Hmm.
directors, you go there, nothing happens. Like I always tell the story in regards to my son when he was in high school. All right. And I had a particular um teacher there. He was assistant principal and he was in charge of the lunch area. And because my son is like big bodied and he was one of the stars of the basketball team, he was always, if he talked, you talking too loud. It was always the issue. And my son always came to me and said, Mom, and this guy, Mr. Williams, always keep bothering me, da 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 da. So I went to the school, I went to talk to him. He didn't want to hear what I had to say because obviously he has the principal backing him. I went to the principal put me out of the school. I said, okay. So I went to the district area. The district area man didn't really want to hear now because you have to understand they all in cahoots together.
Yeah, they stick together. Yeah.
Didn't
Hmm.
really hear what I said. I went to the regional director. The regional director was like, okay, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna get a meeting. We're gonna solve this. We don't need to go any further because now they see that I'm climbing the ladder. We don't need to go any further. Rate. I waited a week and a half. There was no meeting, there was no correspondence. What I did, I went to the superintendent office. When I went to the superintendent office and I made my complete complaint in writing to the superintendent office, the superintendent got the assistant superintendent and said, listen, you have to resolve this today. They called us the next day. We scheduled to go the next day because also in my letter, I wrote that this is the last step I'm going to take. The next step, I'm going to the media. Okay. The next day, I got a meeting with the assistant, not even the superintendent, the assistant superintendent. He had all of them come to the office and said why this could not be resolved on this level. Why did this parent have to come all the way up here? Everyone got reprimanded. You know what? It took my son throughout the rest of high school with no one bothering him. Us parents have to stand up and let our voices be heard. If you go a week or 2 weeks and you get no result, obviously to them you're not important. You take it to the next level. And I call it climbing the ladder. I climb the ladder because in my profession, there's always somebody on top of somebody. Okay. So what she needs to do now that it has gone this far, take it to the superintendent office and see where it goes. And sometimes we have to also put threats in there because one thing the school system does not want is any more negativity coming at you. So they're going to resolve the situation. They're going to resolve the situation.
There,
Okay?
there's a, the, sa- the same thing is happening as we speak right now in my state. In a town called Cromwell. The Cromwell High School is under fire for the same exact thing, where two black girls have been complaining about racism at school. and it came to a head last week, where one of the girls decided to take it to social media because the school wouldn't do anything about it.
Yeah.
So they took it to social media and the public saw it. And it got to the calling radio stations, and come to find out the school, the people who were in charge of the school, teachers and the principal and all of them, they did not report it to the police as they should.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay,
you have to
and then a resident decided to report it to the police, and the police was like, "Well, we can't do anything about it because we didn't get an official report from the people, the two girls." So what it really play out is that the police is on the side of the school.
Yeah.
And so it's a big thing right now. It came out in the public because one of the girls went on a website called Reddit, Reddit.
Yes.
Reddit.
Yes.
And that's how it came out.
Yeah.
Then when that happened now, Lady D and panel, guess what happened now? A lot of past students who happen to be minorities came out and said, while we were going to that same school, we enjoy the same thing and we got no justice.
Mm-hmm.
Past students came out and spoke out and said, these kids are telling the truth because it happened to us when we were going there.
Yeah. Now they need to do a total lawsuit. They should do a class action lawsuit. That in Cromwell, all of the victims.
Cromwell.
Yeah, Cromwell. All of the victims of that school, previous victims, should now do a class action lawsuit of discrimination.
The girls just said that when they're in class, they will feel like a pen to hit them in the head. Some object that these white students have, they throw it and hit them. When they're in the lunchroom, they throw food at them.
Yeah. And no child can concentrate and get a proper education in those type of environment.
Yes.
You understand? No child can really mentally go to school every day feeling good and being harassed. All right, we have a caller. Caller, you're live on the air. Caller. Okay. It looks like we lost that caller. Yes.
Is that me?
Oh, it sounds like it's you. You called it. Okay. All right.
Is that me?
Because it looked like you dropped off the board. Okay, so that's
my
you.
phone.
Yes.
is
So
not right. So
no
anyway,
child can get a
it's
proper
sad, but that's what it
education.
is because, and then the other kids are egging this on. It's like they want fight. And they higging the girl, and it's just.
She needs to. Yeah, you know what I would say? That's terroristic threat. She needs to go on and file a report because just like Don said,
she said she's gonna take care of all that tomorrow. She's going to the board of ed because she's tired of talking to the principal and whoever else. She said, So
just like Don says, the what the police department has came back with is that no official complaint was ever filed. So, for other parents out there that may be going through that, you have to dot all your I's and cross all your T's. Climb the ladder and do what is necessary for you to do to make sure to protect yourself and to make sure your child gets the education that he deserves, he or she deserves. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we are all taxpayers.
I was so upset about it. I suggest that we even send her back because she was in VCAP preparatory, that's where she kind of grew up in, that private school.
We are taxpayers. We are
saying let's take her back, but it's not fair to do that where you pay your tax money and the child can't go to a public school and not be safe.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of folks that's not going to be safe in public schools, but you have to still do your due diligence of whatever is necessary for your child to get a proper education, even if that does mean moving that child because you still don't want that child to be there sitting there in
That's what I
fear,
said to her too. Yes,
of their lives.
yeah,
But
that's
still,
what I was
it
saying.
has to be noted what
Hmm.
is going on in that particular
Yeah,
environment, in
right,
that
right,
school,
right.
in that
Yeah.
complete system. It needs to be noticed. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Mhm.
I'm
And
very
then,
sad to
you
hear
see
that
all
that's
these killings
happening.
we have had with bullying. We have had so many killings going on because of bullying, and it's sad that they don't do things, something about it until it's too late.
Yeah.
Because if someone is telling you this, you're the authority, and someone is telling you this, you should have had notations telling that right now they're telling her that they have no records of her calling or what have
Do
you.
you see what I'm saying?
But
Listen, let me
you
tell
see,
you.
I mean,
I, I'm gonna also give you a pointer, and I hear Dan, you were saying something.
No, it's the same thing in Connecticut here with Cromwell. When the school, by Connecticut law, the school is supposed to report it to the police, and they never did.
Mm-hmm.
They
That's it.
didn't do it. And then when a citizen went to the police station and said, "I'm a citizen of Cromwell and I want to make a report," they said, "No, the two students who make the accusation, they are the ones who have to file the report."
Yeah. You know,
But
in
I
my
am witness
profession,
because I was on the phone one day when she called. I mean,
you
so
know,
I'm a witness.
in my profession, if it's not written, it never happened.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
in my profession,
I said so to her
that's what they
too.
always tell us in my
Hmm.
profession, is that if it's
Hmm.
not written, it never happened. If you give medication and you don't write it, and you don't note it on that patient's chart that you gave that medication, then you never gave it. So
Hmm.
let's start writing letters, sending emails. Emails is a great way because it's always traceable.
Yes.
Leave some footprints behind you while you're climbing that ladder to show that, listen, I was intentionally, I was intentionally ignored, because here is my footprints that I left, and no one, and that's grounds for a lawsuit. Those are grounds,
Yeah.
because at this point,
Hmm.
all a lot of these agencies and these people know about is money. So hit them where it hurts, in their pocket.
You see a school like that now, me as a parent, I would have buy me a couple bags of rodent and roach and to let it off in the office.
You're so sick. You
you
must
you
just
always
leave it to the respecter to let us to the
I'm a
respecter to let us laugh. 'Cause I know I was waiting for you to come with something. I was
witness.
waiting for you to come with
Sick of
something.
people like that, man. I mean, black people go through life and never antagonize white folks.
I'm telling you, and that's Clayton County.
Well, Queen, I'm very,
And
very sorry to hear that. And
mm,
I'm hoping that you all get some type of
we're gonna try
resolution
and
from what is
resolve it. It
going
has
on.
to be resolved because that man is
Mhm.
ignorant. The father, the mama is too, but he's worse. He cussing and all of that with his little child, with the child there. The things he say with her, you see, they have no respect, and they haven't taught her well.
Yeah.
He
Well,
cussing and all kind of, I'm gonna shoot you and what, and all of that.
well, tell her right at this time she go get her own weapon. Weapons is legal here
She have hers.
in America. I mean,
That's why
the
I'm
weapon
telling her
in
to calm
Georgia.
down. She have
Um,
hers. Hmm.
K Chat
That is
says
legal.
amen. K Chat says
Mm.
amen. Paper trail always, always. You have to have that paper
Yeah,
trail. Always have that
yeah,
paper trail. you know but once
mm,
again, Queen, I'm sorry to hear that has taken place,
yeah.
and
But I brought it up because so many people it happens when it's happening
yeah,
to, and then it becomes worse more than that.
yeah,
And that's what I'm saying because with even him threatening and what have you, it's becoming more than two. young kids fighting or two young kids having dispute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's not stepping in a positive light. He's
Yeah,
stepping in a negative
and
light.
then you have an ignorant parent that makes it
Yeah,
even worse when you have an ignorant parent on top of it,
that's
you
what
know.
I'm saying. I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
So,
Yes, that's what I'm
Georgia,
saying.
you in Georgia, you have all rights to bear arms, and Kemp has kindly made it where you don't need license anymore to do your own conceal. I'm not one to incite violence, but you know, we have to learn how to protect ourselves. And if persons are sending terroristic threat to you, then you have all right to protect yourself. So,
Right.
along with protecting herself, she needs to also go file the proper paperwork
Yes.
to cover herself as well, so that they can, so no one can say she never did anything. Okay,
Right,
yeah,
right, right.
yeah.
That's what I say too.
So
The
yeah,
next
so we'll
thing we
keep her
can
in
just
our, we'll
real
definitely
briefly,
keep her
it's
in
like
our
a throw
prayers.
in.
Yeah.
It's like a throw in. The 3 months old baby that was mauled in New Jersey. This been happening for so many years. And I thought they had banned pit bull one time in New York, in the state of New York, didn't they?
I really don't know. A lot of people still have um pit bulls. Some raise them, you know.
Well, this little baby, 3 months old, he was mauled and killed by the pet bull. Even the mother was also attacked, the child's mother, and was hurt badly too.
Why the hell you bringing a pit bull to the mall?
What you said, the
Mm-hmm.
respecter?
I said, why the hell you bringing a pit bull to the mall?
Not to the mall.
You are a
No,
mess.
no. I know you ain't going there. What bringing what pit bull to the
You
mall?
know him always have to come up with something.
Let's just pray for the family, and
For the child. Yeah, for the family. Yeah, the
that's
child.
something
The
for
child is
each and
dead.
everyone that's
Family.
listening in to know that, these, they're, especially when they're trained to kill, we just
Mm-hmm.
have to be mindful of our children around them. We just have to be mindful in everything that we do. You have avid pet lovers, so I'm definitely not saying anything in regards to whatever pet a person decides to have in their home or anything like that. All I say is that just be mindful, especially with children, with yourself, just as like you said, it even attack the mother. Just be mindful and keep in the back of your mind that, yeah, you know,
That is not a pet, lady D. No, no pit bull is a pet. No, no Rottweiler is a pet. None of those dogs are pet. Those dogs are killers. They're animals. Pet,
Yeah, because they
a
actually
pet is
thought they had banned either the pit bull or the Rockweiler in New York one time.
them. They are not a pet. Them there.
yeah.
Them they are monster animal.
This was
You
done.
know, it's the same thing happened in my town yesterday, whether they believe it or not. I thought when you was talking, I thought you were talking about the incident in my town, which happened yesterday. A 1-year-old was killed by a pit bull yesterday in my
Jesus.
town.
Look
Right
at
here,
that.
24.
Done,
Wow.
done, done, done.
Look, so
No,
in,
no, no, no things are going on your turn at time for you move.
No,
No, we're
killing,
all
the
we're
four
all
man,
gonna
the
have
four
to
man
move.
killing. No, respect. The 4-man thing. When we tell time my town, that is in Jamaica.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
mm,
yeah. But
And this
they,
dog,
they, they,
the kid and his mother was on a trampoline. 1 year was on a trampoline, jumping up on a
yeah,
trampoline, having a good time. And his mother was standing there watching him having a good time on the trampoline in the backyard. And
yeah.
the pit bull just attacked. And the mother went to the child defense, and the dog, a second dog came and attacked both of them. She's in the hospital,
Mm-mm.
and the 1-year-old died.
mercy,
Well,
Oh
this
my
one
mercy.
is
God.
in Woodridge, New Jersey. This happened, and it's
Yeah,
a 3 month old. The baby was 3 months old. Yeah, the baby
yeah,
was
it's
three
true.
months old.
It's on my phone right now. I'm looking at it. Woodbridge,
Yeah,
New
You're
Jersey.
looking at it, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
it's
It's
it's sad,
terrible. Mm.
and we just have to remind parents out there to be mindful of the type of
But
animals that you
yeah,
call
but like the
pets.
respecter said, why would you want them type of dog in your yard? Why are you raising them kind of vicious dog? Why?
I have an
Mm.
employee. It's so funny that I have an employee that we were talking about that she mentioned it a couple of weeks ago that she was late to come to work because one of her the dog was having morning sickness. I said, "What?" She's I was like, I said, "I've never heard an excuse like that before." She was You were late because your dog was having morning sickness. She said yes, she had full and ease and she's pregnant. And I said, and she was having
Mhm.
morning sickness, so you were late for work. And
Mm.
she said, yeah, I said, what you doing with what, the you have two dogs? She says, no, they bring them to around male dogs and have them to breed. That's what she does to make some extra money on the side. She breeds pit bulls. But I had to just share that bit, you know, they have morning sickness. Yes, yes, they
Morning
have.
sickness. I never heard that.
That deserved a certificate. I mean, you couldn't fire her that one. She was having
Well,
more
like you said, some people take their pets serious.
very
I mean,
seriously,
hey,
very seriously. That's why I made sure I said that I'm not saying anything against anyone who have pets that they love. And Donna laugh. Bless up Donna. Donna laugh. Yeah, Donna. Yeah, morning sickness. So, I just once again just encourage um everyone that have pets and you have all sorts of things animals that people call pets. You have them having snakes, you have them having all of these different types of things. Just be mindful of the animal that you're calling a pet, and make sure that you're making provisions in your home that if they were to go haywire, how are you going to deal with that
give
situation?
me some goldfish.
Yeah, that's it. I don't even want parrots. I don't even want the parrots. Just give me the goldfish. All right, in the tank, and make sure I got the lid on it so they can't jump out. Okay.
That's right.
So yeah. So I mean, yeah. So prayers out to the families
Yes,
that
yes.
have been affected by you know losing a child, losing a loved one, much less a child,
Yeah, yes.
from atrocities such as this, by an animal that they may love, killing someone else that they
Mhm.
love, you know. So sending prayers out to all of
Out
the
to the
family
family. Yes,
that's
yes,
definitely
yes.
affected by
Now,
that. Uh-huh.
honey, ha, big. The headline is Big RASSSS victory today. 2.3 million Jamaicans take control again.
Take control of what?
Jamaica Parliament.
Oh,
Hey, you know, see them bombard it, and when them are swearing, you know that the new mayor of Kingston and St. Andrew is now PNP. There's a lot of constituency now that have
they are
PNP
so
running it now. They're in parliament. You know, this is the beginning of parliament for the 2004 2005 year.
They
So
are
they were
so flip
swearing in.
flopping. They are flip flopping all over the place. 1 minute is this one minute is that one. I've never seen an election so foolish like this election right about now. That at this point I don't even care whom is winning and whom is not winning, because it's so foolish of what is going on in Jamaica with this politics thing. It is ridiculous.
And that's how the melee went
And this
on
is
because
and
you know with 2 to 3 million people together, some of them green, some of them orange. You know it's gonna cause
this
conflict.
is
Huh?
why this is why this is evident why we need another party, because in Jamaica, because this is just foolishness. between this green and this orange monsters that are controlling our, that are running Jamaica. It's
Mhm.
just total foolishness, and I don't even care. 1 minute one resign from one party, gone to a next party, then the next one say they're gonna resign, and then they change their minds, and then I mean it's just a bunch of foolishness.
It's like a game, you know,
It is.
like a
It's
Dalios. They will
they're
say,
not
just
taking this thing very serious, and it's
yeah,
once
yeah.
again come back to the citizens of Jamaica to say, okay, we're tired of this monopoly game that you all playing, this chess and this checkers and this all of this foolishness that you all are doing, you know. So, and I don't know how and when they're going to come to that reality. But I'm hoping that Jamaican people will come to that reality very, very quickly, and not do it in a way as Haiti has done it, but do it in a more structured way with whatever they're going to do. Yeah, because
And
it's
you know, a lot
foolishness.
of this is stemming from the younger generation, say in their 30s on down. A lot of these things that I see happening is them. They're out there in the streets. I see them, um, acting silly and what have you, and drinking, and it's like no control. So this thing here is supposed to have been where they have a big screen TV. They put a big screen TV out there, and all anybody in Jamaica you can come and watch it or what have you. But evidently, each time them put someone swearing someone, you hear the outburst and whatever. Till certain time you see tugging, like you see one tugging each other and whatever.
And you know
And
what?
I said, now this is ridiculous.
You know
Now
what?
these are grown
You
people.
said 2.3 million Jamaicans are out there, correct?
He said no. He said 2 to 3 million. 2 to
2 to 3 million that was
to
out there.
three
I don't know
million
how they get.
Jamaicans were out
I
there.
don't know. I don't know how they get those figures, but let me say this:
it, it,
all of the pertinent things that are going on in Jamaica, you can't even see 50 people standing out there protesting. But two
Mhm.
to 3 million people gonna come out there for this foolishness.
Well,
what's the population, Lee?
that thing I
I don't
send
know
you to
because
people to
Yeah,
unite. Where
you know
them
what,
come from?
you
it's
know what,
3 million plus in Jamaica.
They're an
there,
orange.
Queen,
The thing. Yeah,
Queen,
sorry.
Queen. You're not here what the
Yeah.
respecter said. The respecter definitely made a valid point. That's why I was like, where they coming from? Two, 2 to 3 million people. That's the entire Jamaica. That's the entire
You look
Jamaica.
here.
So obviously, whoever is reporting is reporting BS. They're
uh,
No,
reporting
you
BS.
you know say the Jamaican gleaner, the
The
Jamaican
Gleaner,
the Jamaican
wow,
news,
the Gleaner always
the
report BS.
Jamaican news. Let me tell you,
They
exaggerate.
they exaggerating it.
reporting that the
Exactly the respecter.
midday news, the Jamaican midday news.
God, the respecter. You want to jump in on that?
No, man, Mr. My 2 cents.
Danny, you want to jump in on that?
Huh?
You the dad say, dad not even a penny that. Dad say he ain't listening to that foolishness. All
What
right.
you think about it, Dan?
Say that again.
Dan don't want to. Dan don't interested in that. We're not going into it because
Uh, uh,
it's
uh.
not 2 to 3 million
Them numbers that
people.
them numbers is way out. It's nowhere near them numbers there.
Nowhere. No, so we're not even entertaining it. We're not even entertaining that.
No.
It is 9:19 on the powerhouse clock. You're listening to Reasoning Thursdays each and every Thursdays from 8 p.m. to 10 o'clock with yours truly, Lady D. Queen, the respecter, and Donna's in the house. Donna is in the house. Let me tell you all, if you're missing a little bit, you're missing a lot each and every Thursday. So just set that alarm clock, right? So that it goes off 8 o'clock. Also, be sure to listen to Let's Gripe each and every Wednesdays right here from 8 p.m. to from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. with Tonya, McKenna, and Marcus. If you have a gripe, hot topics each and every Wednesday, make sure that you check them out. Set those clocks. And if you haven't already, make sure that you tune into the Lady D show each and every Saturdays from 12 p.m. up until the 4 o'clock hour. Let me tell you, the best in R&B, in reggae, in soca, in Afro beats. Yeah, Definitely, I have it locked. You have your joke of the day. You have your artist showcase, interviews, views, and all of that right here each and every Saturdays on the Lady D Show. This Saturday and next Saturday, we're going to be playing some repeats of the Lady D Show. I'm definitely sending out my condolences to my good friend, Robin, and one of our engineers over here, Dope Boy Fresh, have the loss of her grandson and Dope Boy Fresh son. And we
Yes.
will be attending the funeral for this Saturday. And next week, I'll be MIA again due to a family passing. My sister in law passed away. So we're going to be traveling for that funeral. So we're going to be putting on some repeats. But let me tell you, sir, our repeats are hot over here. It gives you a little taste of to what you get each and every Saturdays right here on the Lady D Show. So you don't want to miss it. But then join me back. The first week of April? Yeah, with nothing but the best. Trust me, it's the best radio program. You don't want to miss it. Alrighty. Numbers each and every week right here is 706-955-2001. If you have a topic that you want to hear reasoned on, then definitely send it over to DA Powerhouse Radio at gmail.com. That's DA Powerhouse Radio at gmail.com if you want us to reason on it on Reasoning Thursdays. And the motto over here on Reasoning Thursdays is we agree to disagree. There is no topic that is off limit. Let me tell you, absolutely no topic. If you've been listening to us for the last 15 years, then you definitely know there is no topic off limit right here on Reasoning Thursdays. So if you have a reasoning topic, then send it once again to DA Powerhouse Radio at gmail.com. And maybe we'll call you and ask you if you want to be a part of the panel. Well, we're going to knock it out of the fence with
Vibes
Vibes
Cartel!
Cartel. We're gonna knock it out of the fence. Well, wait. No, we're not gonna knock it out of, with Vibes Cartel yet. Jamaica Lingua. Who saw that video that's going around with that white guy
I
with
love it.
with
Yes,
his gay self?
yes,
Not in a derogatory way for you people, but I mean, I think that's a big disrespect.
Why?
yes.
Don't mock
Because
me. He's mocking. That's total mocking. The respecter.
Yeah, chat about.
Come on, the respecter.
Box down the boy.
I mean, that he was mocking. He was mocking, and he
somebody
was.
wrote something like that too on the comment.
Yeah, he was. I didn't even. I shared it. I think with you and the respecter, but I didn't share it.
Yeah,
Share
you
it because
did.
I think that just need to stay right where it was. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think that it was tasteful, and I don't know if he thought it was funny, but there was nothing
Yeah.
funny about it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing funny about it. All right. So I'm just leaving it right there. Okay. It was nothing funny about it. All right. Yeah. So all right, knock it out the fence with Vibes Cartel now.
Mhm.
Go ahead, Queen, cause it look
Well,
like you want to talk
vibe
about it.
cartel, vibe cartel. Okay, now
I can't tell girl that man.
when I started to research this, I started about a week ago, and
Yeah.
there are different things from the whole case I've been watching and what have you. Then yesterday it was announced that the privy they would be coming to their decision today, the privy court.
Mhm.
So they had that meeting this morning, and they found that they're gonna squish it. Now,
Squash.
I thought with them squishing it, it would be finished over
Squash.
with. But I'm
No,
finding out
squashing it,
now
squashing
that
it.
it is not, because Fox 5 gave a report. She met with the lawyer, and she gave a report on it, an interview with him, and a report on it where he is saying that's his lawyer. You know what I'm
There
talking
is
about,
not
right? That's the
is
thing.
not
Okay.
squash. They have to appeal.
Okay.
England
That's
sent
right.
it.
Yes.
England sent it
Yes.
back. Basically, England is
Yes.
saying because they wouldn't allow them to appeal it. Let's make it short.
Right.
They wouldn't allow them
Right.
to appeal it. That's why they took it to the Privy Council in England. And for
Mm-hmm.
those who wondering why a case from Jamaica is going to England, we are under England judicial system. So
Judicial system.
okay, they send it to England. England Privy Court says okay, they found grounds based off of witness coercion. I mean
Tampering and
that
all of
witness
that.
for juror tampering. Okay. All
Tampering.
right. So they send it back to Jamaica's Privy Council Court. I mean to Jamaica's appeals court. So now the appeals court have to make the decision. Okay. Are we gonna pursue this case again? Start it from the top? Because it's once again it's gonna start all over again. It's not something where it's just a cut and go thing just like that. So
And
once they did make up their
millions of
mind,
Jamaican money
right?
go up in smoke. Yeah.
Are they going to
Mm-hmm.
decide to try him again, or and
Mm-hmm.
if they do try him, what are they going to do? Are they going to let him out on bail? Are they going to reprimand him to stay in jail? So when all these people screaming about God, 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 he's God, make him come him free,
Well,
I just don't
well,
understand their full mentality.
well, that's coming from Waterford. Waterford reaction. Waterford, that's them armor bearing.
And they're so
Waterford.
they're so they are so, what would you call it, brainwashed,
They
because
are up
when
and
Vibes was out
dedicated.
they were suffering then, so I don't understand how they feel like they're not going to suffer again. I mean, I just don't understand their whole mentality, and I think that a lot of people is losing sight of what happened. And that's where me and the respect I had a somewhat of a difference in argument earlier today. Was if he did not murder those individuals, then yes. And there's no evidence, there's no witness, there's no none of
Mm.
that to chart to say, yes, he did this crime. Okay, let him go. But if there is evidence beyond a shadow of a doubt, if there's any of those things, then he needs to stay right where he's at. I'm not a fan, and I
Well,
am not a fan. I like some music and I don't like some music from him. But my bottom line is, if this is somebody's life, and this is where me and the respect had this conversation. This is a person that was murdered. These were people that were killed. They have family, they have children, just like he has family and children. These individuals were murdered, assumed to be murdered, okay, by this individual. And because this individual makes songs and is an artist and all of this, everybody's free, free, free. What happened to this man that was murdered, and his family that are grieving and hurting and missing this person? Do we ever take those things into consideration, and not just, oh, because he's a star and because he makes music, he's supposed to be exempt from the law? Then here comes the respecter says, well, how many people have murdered people and went free? That's irrelevant. That's irrelevant to me. Because the fact is that if you do the crime and you are found guilty without a reasonable doubt, evidence is there, then you are to do the time. I don't care what status you are. Then I was told that how many police officers or whatever get off. What about Trayvon? Well, listen, we're not going to win all of them. But the ones that can be won from, it is murder. You're killing another human being. You're messing up a whole entire family's life. If you need to be there, then that's where you need to be. Whether I like you or I don't like you. Justice is justice. Go ahead, the respecter.
Why you want to go ahead?
Yeah, because I told you I'm gonna talk about it.
I'm telling somebody I want to touch it. All right, all right, all right. All me I say is, all me I say is, I wasn't there. You wasn't there.
No.
That's a situation. What them say, him do this and him do that. If he did this and did that, and for me, if he say him for rat or nothing like that, God work in mysterious ways, and we have seen some situation where a person done things and was forgiven. If God wanted him to be forgiven, then he will be free. If not, then he will not be free. All I was saying about the Trayvon Martin things is or biased life is. A man was told not to pursue him, and he pursued him anyway, and he would end up dead. And because of complexion, and black people didn't come together enough to say hell to the no. And nobody went after him to take him out of this world. We let it be. It's a complex situation. I can defend cartel or fight against cartel. I can't do it because I don't know the story what led up to the murdering. Nobody talk about the other side if there was a instigation or a situation and who crossed who and it led to that. So I don't know the story, so I can't take side.
Well, that's why I said without a reasonable doubt. You know,
Yeah.
evidence or whatever from it is be presented. And if there's not enough evidence to convict him, then fine. If there's evidence
Um,
to convict him, but the whole bunch of people that's running around and don't know what this case is about, don't know the evidence, don't know the what may be in files, what may not, but they are defending based off of you being a person being an artist and likable. That don't mean that persons who are artists and likable cannot commit murder. And if that's something
Lady,
that he has done, then he needs to be charged for it. If he has not, then release him. Yes.
yes, lady, can I interject there?
Yes.
I, I read somewhere today and where it says during the trial, the jury came back and told the judge that they could not come to a decision, a unanimous decision.
Yeah.
And he sent them back. And that is one of the reasons why the Privy Council of the UK had a problem with it, because the judge should have ruled an angry right there.
Yes.
And he forced them to go back.
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is part of the complaint. And next part of it, there was a juror there who had something to do with bribery. Some
Right.
bribery took place there.
Yes, I heard that.
And they didn't
Yeah,
remove him. And they didn't remove him
yeah.
from the case.
Right. That's why they have all grounds for an
hmm
appeal. I'm all for
Yeah.
that. I'm not defending whatever process that took place previously. The British courts made the right decision based off of tampering, you understand, and all of that and all of the things that you have just said, Dan. What I'm
Yeah.
speaking of is even the people that everyone free, and they don't know the in intricacy of what is involved in this case. If there's
Mm.
no evidence, then fine, release this man, let him go live his life.
Well, but the Jamaican, the lawyer for the government, because you know the government have their lawyer that
Yeah.
represent them.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
lawyer,
what's it?
yeah, he said the case is airtight. I don't know if the government is going to bow under pressure because the government is insisting that they have a good case.
Yeah. I'm just even talking about the shallow mind of the people that is not even the way they're carrying on is not even like a life wasn't taken. If he didn't take that life, then no, he shouldn't be held accountable for it. But no one is even having any remorse for the family that has lost a loved one. and that family feels with all of their heart and soul that this person is whom committed this crime. Once again, heart and soul don't convict a person. No, evidence convicts a person. All right. But
Mm-hmm.
I had just got disgusted when I was just watching the video that Queen sent to me. And they're even calling this man God. I mean, like, are we so dense?
Mm-hmm.
Lady D,
Yes, the respecter.
mainly black people. Black people been dense from we were freed from slavery. All of us been dense since we've been freed because we've been supporting murderers all our lives, our parents and grandparents and so on and so forth. Every time we open a book and read Psalms, we're supporting a murderer. King David was a murderer. Saul, Paul, all of them. It's no joke. Every time we read the Bible, we're reading about the kings and this one and that one and the womanizers and the it's no different than this real life. People, whether a person innocent or not, they have their fans, people who rate them and love them, and them are gonna support them regardless. And it's the same thing with the book.
All right, you go on to the book. You go on.
No, just end it. This one. No, no,
No,
I'm
no,
going
we're
at that.
not
I tell
ending
you
this.
something.
So we are going at it. We are going at it because you bring it up. You bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
Seven
So
thousand them
if
say
since
them
we're
say
going into the book, back then, if you're going into the book of Psalms and you're going into to all of these persons in that chapter in the book, these laws that are here now wasn't then. God was the judge. He was the judge, juror, and so on. So if he felt like he wanted to make these individuals go free and don't hold them accountable, and who are we to feel like he did not hold them accountable? Okay, then that is that. But there are laws now that are on the book that governs. And if we're going to continue to look at stuff that happened in the past, and that is the excuse of why things are to happen in the future, then what is going to happen to our world? Are we going to just have a lawless world where
you
everybody
know.
do what they do, eye for an eye, and everybody, if you don't, if I don't feel satisfied with whatever was done to you, I'm gonna take it into my own hands? Is that's the type of world are we trying to create here? Based off you going back to a book?
But remember, lady,
I'm listening.
the laws of the land did not come in play until Abraham. Law was there, but it was one-sided. It was designed for the white folks to benefit on every angle. The law changed up to the way it is now because of what Lincoln did. Freed black folks. So now black folks was okay now to move about in life and act and live and do as the white folks do to a certain extent. So here comes the laws of lock them up. Remember, there was no laws when they were hanging black folks on the trees and burning cross on their lawn and all these evil that they were doing.
So you're gone from the book now of Psalms
Mm-hmm.
To the cross,
to the cross, to the to the
the
to
Ku
the
Klux
laws
Klan, all
of
them.
Ku Klux Klan.
Yes, Nazis, all
What
them. The laws
laws?
change up to keep black
and,
folks.
and like, yeah, the laws change. Laws change. And
It changed.
I'm not saying you're not correct in whatever you're saying, and I'm not saying that you're not correct in what you're saying. What I'm saying that there are laws now. There are laws now. What happened back in AD, before Christ and after Christ and all of these things, there are laws now that governs the earth, right? That people have put into place. So if cartel or anyone commit or is accused of committing a crime, there's a process that everyone has to go through. Correct?
Well, some people
Uh-huh.
going,
No,
some
Some
no,
people not going through it. Look at the
right,
show.
exactly,
Some of them not going through it. What they
exactly.
do, but
Look at your president, Lady D. How many man is in prison right now because of attempted rape? Just attempted rape, not
they,
rape,
they
attempted
were
rape.
they wait, okay. So them just in a prison because they're in prison. They didn't go through trial, they didn't go through conviction with a jury of their peers and was found guilty and in prison.
So why is your president not going through the same thing?
What do you mean? Yeah.
Wasn't he charged for rape?
Who?
Trump.
Isn't there a process?
One of his
Isn't there
charges is
isn't there a process going on?
there was no process for the normal man. He's staying in jail until. God, rape is not a easy bond.
You have, so it may not be an easy bond, but money talk BS walk. So if you in this land called earth, money talk BS walk. So he has the money to pay whatever he needs to pay to come out of jail. So he paid it. And why you have to say, my president? Did I tell you that I'm a Trumpster? No, I never have that discussion with you, that I'm a Trumpster.
Oh, Lord.
Okay. All
oh,
right. But there's laws, and and these laws
It's
have
bias.
to be, of course. Yes, it's
it
biased
is.
in some ways. It's in biased to
Mm,
it's biased to some ways, because once again, money talk, BS walk.
mhm,
If you have the money to pay your way and to pay the most expensive lawyers to stand up there and talk crap, just like, okay, Fanny Willis, whatever her name is.
Yes,
What
yes,
the hell does what?
yes,
Excuse me. What the heck
yes.
does her sleeping with this man have anything to do with
Have
Trump
to do with.
inciting violence? I mean,
But
I mean,
I like how the judge told the lawyer to shut up and sit down.
like, what does that have to do
So
with
it's
that? Okay,
yeah.
K chat says the law then and today is to love your neighbors. Today, if you do not, you will be put on trial. Yes, money talks, so some get off, but you are supposed to do the time for the crime. Thank you, K chat. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. Right, that's okay, chat. Sum it up. Dan, did you want to touch it? You don't want to touch this one.
No, with cartel, I agree with you. Nobody is talking about the victim who dead and gone and leave all them family a suffer. And these people starstruck because the man is a reggae star, as them call him, dancehall star. That give him the right to kill people and walk free.
Right. No.
No,
You
No.
no.
said it right, Dan.
And
Starstruck.
you know what the problem? You know where the problem is gonna come? The pressure is on the government now, right now, of Jamaica to decide: are we gonna retry them? Are we gonna just drop the
Or yes, yes.
and the people and his followers are gearing up to take to the street pretty soon.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To
Yeah.
free. Yeah.
Yeah, they started. That's what that clip I sent to Lady and the Respecter, where they started already the Waterford react. They were reacting today. It's a lot of loud noise and boom boom and all kind of stuff going on out
Right.
here. They
Okay.
must celebrate. It was a celebration.
Them have no sense. They have no sense. The UK Privy Council said, "I'm gonna kick it back down to the Jamaican courts." They didn't say he was free.
Yeah. They
They didn't
never
say
said he was
They
free.
said we're gonna kick it back down to the Jamaican courts.
Yeah. You all deal with your mess. That's what they're telling them. You all deal with
Yeah.
your mess. Yeah.
Mhm.
K Chat says God can forgive God can forgive you while you in the jail cell. Exactly. That's exactly right. Okay, pray and repent. And that was something that the respecter said, well, can't they, some people commit crime when they're younger and they can change. Yes, they can change. People change every day. Yes, they can change, but you still took a life, and whatever time
I
that you've got, you
yeah.
have to serve it. Go ahead, Don.
I saw somebody made a statement today on Facebook. Well, the man do 13 years already, and everybody knows him now that well enough prison, him have a health problem. Let the man go home because him do 13 years, and him not all that well. That is some of the excuse that I see on social
The
media.
mentality, the mentality, the mentality of some people. Because he is sick and he did 13 years, oh, let him go free. This man is dead. These families will never get to hug their loved one again, be with their loved one again, see their loved one be sick, and take care of their loved one. And that's all some people can think about.
Yeah.
Once again, if the man did not commit this crime, set him free. Set him
Lady
free.
D, it might just go home, because the government might decide, like Queen say, they might decide it's too expensive to go do it again.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
that's what I'm saying,
That's
yeah.
exactly
And that's
right.
they have to think of the taxpayer, especially all that's going on in Jamaica with the infrastructure needed to be fixed and what have you. That's a lot of money to go waste again.
Donna says
I
And the
mean,
exactly
evidence, some
correct.
of the evidence some of the evidence has disappeared. Some of the evidence is tainted by
that
Yeah.
now.
too,
Yes.
Talking about
Yeah.
that
15
too,
years.
But listen, listen.
yeah.
They burnt. They knocked down this man's house. The place of the crime. They don't have it again
There
because
you
they
go.
knocked it down. They destroyed the house. So
No, no
obviously,
evidence. Yeah,
obviously, he may go free. Yes,
yeah. Hmm.
he may go free. Donna says exactly correct when I guess Donna is speaking of that he can be forgiven in the jail cell. Yeah, but really, like you said, Don, a lot of the evidence
Evidence is
is not
destroyed.
even there. It has been destroyed
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the place of the crime has been destroyed. Where is these people? I don't understand these people mind. Why would they lick down?
They need a good system, a better government, a
Yeah,
better government.
yeah.
Come on now. They need to throw out all them old folks that's in there that don't know what the heck they're doing and put in some young
And you
minds
know
in
what?
there.
They better watch what they're asking for with Vibes Cartel being released. They need to
Uh-uh.
watch what they're asking for it too. Because I'm hoping they're
Mm.
not sending releasing this man to for someone to arm him. I'm like,
That's yeah.
is that their next
Yeah.
strategy? Is that the government next strategy?
That's always a
Rid
possibility.
of him. Could
Huh?
be to get rid of him. Yeah.
Always a possibility.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yes.
This,
Yes.
because
Yeah, could.
he's a lot of people, doesn't embrace him so positively
Yeah.
as some. So
Mm.
uh, hopefully they know what they're going to do when they come out, if they come out,
Mm.
and not be all over the place, because I mean it's crazy.
So the question now, lady, is how long you guys think before the government really just make a decision?
Okay.
How long?
Well, no,
Well,
I
Well,
think they have a time frame. I think they have a time frame that they have to come up to with this decision, don't they? I think there's a time
I
frame
don't
on
know.
it.
Donna
I don't
Yeah,
know.
says
I think so.
it's hard for me to tell who's the real Carter. I wouldn't like for an innocent person to pay for a crime because he might be targeted as an entertainer. That's it.
Mm.
But there's a
You're
possibility.
meaning that, okay, I get you now, Donna. You're saying if he's innocent, there may be targeting him as an entertainer and trying to bring him down. Well, we even had a little discussion on the Lady D show with Mackie Conscious, where he was saying he's very influential, and if he would have just used that influence that he have in a positive manner versus a negative manner, and if he comes out, they're hoping that he address it in a positive manner, not the way that he used to. But as the respecter said,
Because
people
if you
can
see
change.
if you see lady, if you see the amount of people that was out there celebrating, me say they don't go out when them have rally. See, the people are
Yeah,
missing
that's
or the
exactly what I
kids
said.
them hurt or what. Nobody show up. And look at all of these people out there want something one way. What?
Yeah.
That,
Well,
that's
we'll
what I'm
watch.
that's what I'm saying, Queen. I'm saying how long with all of those people that you say came out there, how long you think they're gonna wait on this decision? How
Yeah,
long you think they're
That's
gonna wait?
before they storm the place. Yeah. Man,
yeah.
I'm hoping we
Because
don't get another Haiti
they
on
were
our
really
hands.
riled up. Yeah, they were riled up.
I
Yeah,
hope Jamaica don't become a Haiti.
that's what I'm
Never,
saying. You know,
never, 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 never.
that's what I'm saying. That Jamaica is too strong for
The
that. I was
respecter, you
thinking.
did
You know,
you
they
never
they
heard in
take.
your
That's
life
why
that
I
never
said what
say
I said
never.
earlier. They take a lot of stuff, but when they need to come out, I think they really do.
Hey,
I think they do because I see it with this thing here with the primary. I see it with the election. The election. I see it with even this thing here now with the Waterford. How they came out. So I think if it's a cause that they feel really um um what you would I say in tune to, then they will come out and defend it. I think
They're not going. They're
yeah,
not going to go no further than where they at.
gonna
Because
get
they
for
something out
one,
of
exactly
it.
the respecter. They're not
for
coming
one,
out of their community. They
for
stay.
one, they might think about why am I having this outfit all day? Time to go change. Lord, I forgot bed.
Downtown, the one of them people that
And
was the
No.
2,000, 3,000 people down there, a million, whatever them say. It was downtown they went.
Yeah,
That
but that's
screen was
something
set up
different.
downtown
That
Kingston.
was you heard.
it doesn't matter. Them
You
not staying in the sun all day. Them have to bed. You know, Jamaican time.
you heard what you said though.
I,
It that was an
I have to see
environment.
them.
That was an environment that was created by the government with
Mm,
with big
that's true.
televisions and things like that. And who knows, they must have been offering food and sliding $2 to all
And
of
so
the
I'll just go and
participants
take
there.
out when Andre, good for tell you, say, we're not giving no lunch today.
Okay, so man, I'm telling you, the time on the clock is just zooming. Donna says, Cartel make gangster music that he might be stereotyped for. They tend to frame entertainers for gangster music. So are we saying Ninja Man is being framed as well, and Tommy whatever his name is,
Family.
Tommy Lee and all of those because they're entertainers? No, I don't think that, Donna. I don't agree with that. That just because they're entertainers, they're being framed. You know,
Well,
it's
also
it's the
Don talk
company.
about the influence that he have on people. So
Yeah,
maybe they
well,
don't want that
if you want to
influence
say the
on.
influence, but sometime my mom used to always say, "Show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are."
Show you who you
Sometimes the
are. True.
company that you're keeping, you know, makes person raise their eyebrows on you as well. So I don't know necessarily if it's entertainers. That's mean that every entertainer that is in the industry is being targeted, and I don't see that. He has a
The
reputation of being a gangster, and if they're targeting him for being a gangster, then that sings, yeah,
they call him world boss. They don't call him world boss for nothing, you
for
know. There's a
nothing.
reason why they call him world boss.
You hit the nail on the head right there, Dad. You
That's
hit.
what they call
That's
it,
why they
world boss.
pray. That's why they praising him and worshiping him. Hey, it's something I'm telling you, man.
And again,
Influence.
panel, we have a new commissioner of police in Jamaica taking over on the 19th of this month, which is sometime next week.
Yes.
A brand new police commissioner.
Yes, it's a whole heap of takeover going on out there. It's a
Yeah.
whole lot of.
But I thought they
this
said he doesn't.
election, One
I
one
thought they
thing
said
this
he don't have no
election did,
contract.
it's open up people.
Yeah, 3 year contract.
They did give him a 3-year contract because I
That's the most them give. That's the
yeah.
most them start you off at.
Yeah, but they were saying that he didn't have a contract.
Nah, they was open to give him more than a three.
Okay, all right, before we go as well, you all see Trumpster. Look like the Trumpster is going up against the Biden. And
Yes,
yeah, and because Nikki Haley has now dropped out of the race,
yes,
right?
yes,
So
yes.
it's definitely the Trumpster against the Biden.
So
So
you
we
forget one thing.
uh-huh.
He was arrested today in Washington.
Who was arrested?
Trump was arrested today and booked and bailed bond, and the judge warned him don't commit no more crime. The judge warned him if you commit any more crime, I'm
You sure it
putting
was
your
the
ass in
right?
jail.
You sure it was
No,
the right
listen,
Trump?
you're reading the wrong thing because today the judge they said they see no reason why they cannot give him 30 days delay in the trial. Hey, him cooking.
This happened today in Washington.
That man is smart. That man cooking things up. He paying off everybody with the money that he have hidden. Yeah, money hidden, not declare. Remember, he didn't declare anything. Okay, he have his billions hidden.
Oh man,
And
listen,
slowly paying off everybody under the table. You stay there. Hey, that
With
man
food stamp.
trip.
man, listen. We getting up out
Oh
the air
God.
chair. We getting up out
Mm.
of the air chair. Before we go, I just want to thank each and everyone for tuning in each and every Thursdays. It's called Reasoning Thursdays. So if it's your first time joining us, well, welcome, and hopefully, we're asking, don't let it be your last. If you receive the link, share the link, share the link, share the link. Each and every Thursdays right here, Reasoning Thursdays. And also, don't forget to listen to all the fantabulous programming right here. You have Let's Gripe each and every Wednesdays from 7 p.m. up until the 8 o'clock hour with Tonya Marcus and McKenna. You don't want to miss it. And as you're doing right now, tuning in to Reasoning Thursdays with yours truly, Lady D, Queen, Darespecta, Don Miner, each and every, and Donna, each and every Thursdays right here on the Powerhouse Radio. Also, be sure to check out the Lady D Show each and every Saturdays, 12 p.m. up until the 4 o'clock hour. Remember, I'm going to be MIA for 2 weeks, all right? But we're going to play a replay. And you most definitely, I can guarantee you most definitely is going to full joy it. The best in dancehall, reggae, R&B, old school R&B. That's what you know about it. And news, views, interviews, joke of the day. Did you know? Yes, you get it all on the Lady D Show each and every Saturdays, 12 p.m. up until the 4 o'clock hour. So tell a friend and a friend and a family member that, yeah, we're right here on the Powerhouse Radio every week. All right. Queen, thank you once again for joining us, and most definitely thank each and everyone for their comments. And we ask you to continue dialoguing with us. If you have a reasoning topic that you would like us to reason on, then send it to dapowerhouseradio at gmail.com. That's dapowerhouseradio at gmail.com. And do know that no topic is off limit. We just agree to disagree. Queen, you want to say arrivederci to your listeners?
Hey, folks, listen. Remember, Jamaica is what the Arawak Indian, the name that he gave to Jamaica, and that means the meaning of that is wood, land, and water. Okay, wood of land and water. And also, the Europeans were the ones that changed it. I just want to give you that little bit of tidbit. Love you guys. Stay tuned. Remember, share, press that thumb up button, and just tell your friends and your neighbors about us, okay? We have a good time each week, and you might learn something, okay? Love you guys.
The
Peace
respect.
out.
Darespecta.
Yeah, man. Blessings to the Lady D family. All those who listening. Continue to support Lady Diana and the crew. Manners and respect to Dana. Mine not. Smooth Dana. Maloko Dana. Big up all the listeners. Continue to live life like it's your last day.
It's most definitely done.
Yeah, I just want to say it was a pleasure. Really enjoyed myself. Discussion was really fun and informative at the same time. I hope to catch you all the next time.
All right. Blessings, blessings. Thank you all once again for joining us. And we're gonna leave out with I See Trouble, because let me tell you, it's a lot and lots of trouble in the horizon. And this is the big man himself, Don Minot. I See Trouble. To get Don Minot's music, definitely just go to your any of the Google and just put in Don Minot, DonMinott. And also, if you want to check out the Respecta music, go to any of your social media and put Darespecta and check out the Respecta music as well. So once again, make sure that you keep it locked right here to the Powerhouse Radio. Leaving out with Don Minot.
I see trouble on the horizon. I see trouble coming from a distance. Yeah. Oh, I see trouble on the horizon. And I see my people putting up resistance. Liberation is all we see. While injustice is at its peak, liberation is all we see. While injustice is at its peak, I see trouble on the horizon. I see trouble coming from a distance. Yeah. Oh, I see trouble on the horizon, and I see my people putting up resistance. Putting up resistance, yeah. Putting up resistance, yeah. Tension rising, tension rising. Too much victimizing. We refuse to live on your false promises. Been in this wilderness for too long. For so long we've been out in the cold. When our story has never been told. For so long we've been out in the cold, and our story has never been told. I see trouble on the horizon. I see trouble coming from a distance. Yeah. Oh, I see trouble on the horizon, and I see my people putting up resistance.
You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking the world to the Caribbean. You're in tune to the Powerhouse Radio, linking